Check out this new quick hitter from the Pure Hoops podcast as BJ Armstrong and Eric Newman take a close look at what Chris Paul brings to the Phoenix Suns. The Suns make a huge move to bring in Chris Paul. They ship out Kelly Oubre Jr., Ricky Rubio, draft picks, as they look to accelerate winning with Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton. How does CP3 position the Suns, BJ, to take a major step forward in the Western Conference?
If you're the Phoenix Suns, right now, you're saying the following. We have our leader. We have our quarterback. We have the guy that we can put the ball in his hand and know that the ball will get to where it needs to get to at the right time. He will make big shots. He will display every single time he comes on the floor, Chris Paul, the leadership that's necessary to excel at the highest level of this league. He can still play the game at the highest level. That's huge for any franchise. That's huge. That's huge. So Chris Paul has stabilized that immediately. There's no doubt who the leader of the franchise is. With Chris Paul, I expect a huge bump in play, not from Booker, but from DeAndre Ayton. Because every big man knows, and Eric, as you know, secretly, I'm a big guy. I'm just trapped in this little body. Every big guy depends on a point guard to get them the ball. I expect DeAndre Ayton to take a huge leap this year because of the presence of Chris Paul. A huge leap. I'm expecting him to be better on the defensive end. I'm expecting him to be outstanding on the offensive end. And with the addition of Chris Paul, I'm really anticipating a huge jump in the win column for this Phoenix Suns franchise. That's what I'm really expecting now. So I like Chris Paul with his team. He is a savvy veteran. He can handle this pressure. But more importantly, I think he will give this team the sense of urgency that's necessary to win at this league. Talking about winning is different than actually going out and doing the job. They lose 2 games in a row there. Chris Paul's voice will be heard in that locker room. That young man is a competitor. That young man knows how to fight. And that young man has shown time and time again that when he gets knocked down, that he's going to get back up. I love what he brings. I love what he did last year, a year ago in OKC. And I'm expecting the same type of result there in Phoenix. It will be great for Devin Booker to get to the playoffs. That'll be a huge jump in his career. And let's not forget about our good friend Monty down there, Coach Williams. What he has done there, in particular in the bubble, was excellent. So you can see the culture beginning to shift. With Chris Paul, I think pushes them over the top. And I'm really excited about the direction of this franchise.
Yeah, Monty Williams definitely laid the foundation. They were great to watch in the bubble. And then you take exactly what you said, what CP3 was able to do in Oklahoma City last year. You apply that to this roster, this team. I mean, you have the 7 through 10 play-in now as part of the playoff system for the upcoming season. I don't think it's a question of if they're a playoff team. It's how high can they ascend here in the standings and how they could position themselves, which is going to be really exciting. And I mean, we see the raw talent in Ayton now with CP3 feeding him the ball and always in his ear, along with the coaching of Monty Williams. This guy's going to be scary. And the combination of Paul, Booker, and Ayton with some of those other pieces. I love the Jay Crowder move for them as a 3-4 swing, add some toughness, play both sides of the ball. And Mikal Bridges looks to be taking the next steps too as a significant wing contributor. So Phoenix is going to be exciting for sure. We hope you enjoyed that quick hitter from the Pure Hoops podcast. Be sure to check out the full episode with BJ Armstrong and Eric Newman, dropping each and every Friday. Stay pure.